What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Harris. I'm once again joined by Justin, and it is once again a momentous occasion here. This is it. This is the last episode. Episode number 16 of It's Okay to Not Be Okay.
Yep, like Harris said, momentous and sad occasion. We're gonna miss our boy, our girl, basically every character in the show. Come to love every single character except Hui-Jae. Except her, but
yes, except her.
Everybody else, I've loved every character in the show, loved the stories, and the ride has been insane. And I can't wait to see how it ends, but it'll also be bittersweet when those last final minutes go through and we get the ending credits.
Yep.
We'll probably talk about all this in discussion, so I don't want to make this intro too long. But yeah, so basically last episode was kind of just I guess the aftermath of seeing the confrontation, right? We saw the confrontation really happen quick, right? It was like you said, 20 minutes into the episode.
It was the first 20 minutes. Yeah. We got the whole villain lead up and kind of like the just the finishing of it.
Yeah, and
this conclusion of it.
It felt a little anticlimactic to me personally. I know we talked a little bit about that in the discussion. I felt like that would have been more of the whole episode, but we got that kind of out of the way in the beginning. Hui-Jae went to jail, and then we saw kind of Moon-young process what had happened, and then she didn't blame herself, but she just felt like Gang-tae wouldn't be able to, I guess, be in the same area as her without feeling resentment, and then over time, he would just come to resent her, and she didn't want that for him, and she just thought it would be better if they kind of parted ways. And it was kind of funny, like we mentioned last week, it was always kind of Moon-young in the beginning of the series and was trying to get to Gang-tae, and then it kind of flipped there at the end. It's like Gang-tae
flipped at the end. He pulled the same thing that Moon-young pulled that episode too. Like, I love you. Hey, listen to me.
Yeah, so
like that kind of thing.
Will we finally get I love you from both of them as we get into this last episode? I mean,
look, we had that fucking blue balls ending last time. Like we're gonna probably pick up at that exact point. So
probably nothing's gonna happen. To be fair, they're good. Like you said, it's gonna be a blue ball.
No,
something's gonna stop
I gotta
the
see
situation.
something. All right, we got cock blocked by a deer.
True. I wonder if it's that same deer that Mr. Lee almost ran into. Remember, he got stopped by the cops.
Yes.
So
yes,
that deer has been showing up quite a few places. But we'll see if they actually go through with everything at the start, or will there be another, I guess, blockage. But we'll see.
We'll see, and we'll just see how this entire story wraps up. It's been an insane ride. Stay tuned to the end, so we'll talk about what happens next after this, as far as YouTube/Patreon's sake. But please be sure that you like this video and subscribe to us, and check out the Patreon if you haven't already. We have the full uncut reactions on there, and I guess by the time this is out, we have already been starting our new K-drama. So if you want to stay on the Patreon, go ahead. And yeah, let's get right into this episode. Let's see what happens in the last episode.
The deer again! What the fuck?
Deer again!
What the fuck? Bro, what the hell is wrong with
what
this
the
deer?
Hell? Fucking Weesnaw! Bitch ass. Come on.
Okay, come on. Come on, okay? Now her turn.
Oh, she's fucking crying.
Oh.
Yes! Oh my god, let's go!
I mean, it definitely took about 10 episodes too long, but
10 episodes way too fucking long. Fuck that damn deer.
Oh, what is this?
Final chapter.
Oh, is this gonna be the new story? Is this what it is?
Oh, is this what's the thing's gonna be called?
Yeah, finding the real face. Oh, that's why he called him here. Come on, Jae-soo. Let him live his dream. Hello?
Hello? Oh. picture a woman who smiles at you like that?
엄마 나무에 뭐하러 내 사진까지 걸었어?
Because he wanted to show his mom his new family.
궁금해하실 것 같아서.
나를 뭐라고 소개했는데?
엄마가 그렇게 소원하던
Yep.
형의 가장 친한 친구고
Mm-hmm.
남들한테 쓸데없이 호감도 쓴 뭐하게 나한테나 잘 보여.
Oh. Oh.
나 졸려. 졸려.
Yeah, carry her. Oh,
Hello? Hello?
it happened. Thank you.
Hello.
Took long enough. Goodness.
Hello. Hey. Okay. Holy shit. Oh my gosh.
보호사 간뒀어? 왜?
이제 다른 것도 좀 해보려고.
너 설마 진짜 학교 다니려고?
His dream. That's right. Why not?
수능부터 공부를 해서
안 돼. 사이버대 갈 거 아니면 절대 안 돼.
Oh, she doesn't want him going to class. Yeah, because he'll be like, I don't need any girls hitting on you.
아무것도 하지 말고 내 옆에 딱 붙어
Yep.
살아.
Uh-huh. Oh.
가져있다고 했다.
What? Ooh.
If he went to school, she would show up in the class, and if any girl looked at him, she'd kill them.
쓰고 싶은 동화가 없어.
그럼 그건 셋이서 캠핑카 타고 여행 가는.
Okay, I think that's the story. Find the real face. I think that's what's good.
Find the real face.
보고 싶어?
보여주고 싶어. 너랑 형이 만든 동화니까 누구한테든 보여주고 싶어.
Yeah, show off your family.
꿈꾸대 하면서 이렇게 웃었대. 꿈에서까지 할 정도면 진짜 좋아하나 봐.
It'd be funny if he just hit her with, I was dreaming about jury.
At that point, he's going to hell.
간피롱 환자에게 주는 오지왕의 마지막 처방전. 그거 신고 여기서 나가. 맨날 나갈 문이 안 보이네 하면서.
Damn.
딱 맞네.
Dude, this guy, man.
I know.
This is the last time we get to see our mans.
너를 관뒀다고?
Everybody's quitting their job.
Wow. You heard that? Wow.
근데 둘이 진짜 화해했어.
Yeah, they made up alright. They did.
Yes.
나은데.
Yeah.
걱정하지
Yep.
마 오빠. 뽀뽀도 하고 화해 키스.
They did more than that, Sang-tae.
오빠가 숙제를 너무 잘해와서 참 잘했어요. 도장 찍어주는 마무리는 하기로 했어.
Dude, she's so happy now.
I
Everything.
love it.
캠핑카는 못 줘.
아!
그냥 돈으로 줄게. 오빠 돈 좋아하잖아.
돈 좋아 돈.
We know our man likes money.
너의 돈이 필요해. 인생의 돈이 전부가 아니지만 용돈도 줘야 되고.
그럼 돈으로
In
하게
his
된
pocket
거야?
money.
콜?
콜.
That was easy.
이거 진짜로 네가 갖고 있었어?
인쇄본은 그거 딱 하나야. 폐기 처분을 하든 출간을 하든 알아서 해.
That will make a lot of money.
출간하면 그동안 나 때문에 썼던
Yep.
꿀물
Yep.
값은 한 방에 해결될 거야.
Oh.
내 마지막 원고 수정문이야. 양다리는 안 되지.
Wait, why? Why can't I just have both?
서쪽 마녀를 낼지.
I mean, we know which one he's gonna choose. He's like your big brother. Come on.
Yeah.
I think this is like a test then for him.
뭐 일확천금이나 벌자고 너한테 고통을 준 작가의 작품을 세상 밖으로 내보낼 순 없지.
Damn.
네가 쏘지, 어?
Oh.
Fucking idiot. Now they can never use it. Oh. No, the barista's gonna take it. She's gonna get rich.
아유 다행이네.
How did they not notice?
저 남자 다 씻고 여기서 콩나물 대가리나 따고 계세요.
야, 근데 너 왜 빈손이야? 내 원고는
Oh, she was supposed to bring it. Oh, no.
우리 놀았다 놀았어. 서쪽 마저가 내 손에 들어왔어.
Oh, he said it to Moody. Oh my god, he's so stupid.
들고 와라. 어? 꼭꼭꼭꼭꼭.
He's so stupid.
It's probably lost forever at this point.
Okay, she is gonna go visit her mom. I was like, we cannot end the show without her talking to her mom.
Yes.
네가 나처럼 살길 원했어. 남한테 휩쓸리지 않고 집어삼키면서 강하게 살길 원했다고.
You could be a strong woman, but you don't have to be like a killer.
Yes.
난 엄마가 참 불쌍해.
Now she's setting herself free from the leash. Now I feel like this is what she
Yes.
needs.
모르고 있다는 게 난 앞으로 열심히 엄마를 머릿속에서 지울 테니까. 넌 절대로 날 못 지워.
Later, bitch.
예전에 엄마한테 나비는 사이코라고 했지. 근데 우리한테 나비는 치유야.
And this goes back to what they mentioned before, yes.
알아도.
That's right. That was strong. Let's go, Queen.
Let's go, Queen.
나비는 푸식해. 푸식해는
It symbolizes cure.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
오빠가
Yes.
그려줄까? 한번 볼래?
A new butterfly.
New butterfly.
따라서 하려고 하지 말고 네가 진짜 하고 싶은 거 하고 네가 진짜 가고 싶은데 가면서 살아.
That's true. You should follow your own dreams. You've helped Gang-tae and Sang-tae enough. It's time you live your life.
Do something for yourself, yeah.
형,
Oh, he called you brother.
Oh.
You have a little brother. You said you wanted a little brother.
형이라고 부를게.
Yes, sir.
그나마 웃고
Dude, look at this friendship. Come on now. What
Look
the
at
hell?
this. Oh my gosh.
덜 외로웠어.
Don't cry, Jae-soo. You're gonna get me, baby. Don't do it.
You're gonna get us sad. Oh, I see it. Oh. Man.
너이 새끼 인마 너 그럼
You fucking
Yeah, bitch. Don't make me cry like that.
어차피 서쪽 마녀의 살인 출판 안 하신다고 하시지 않으셨어요?
He did?
아 그럼 그 당연히 안 하지. 어? 난 그냥 뭐
Liar.
대표님 적금 통장을 제가 왜 같이 찾아야 돼요?
야, 이게 대체 누구 때문에 이렇게 된 건데?
Oh, she has it.
했어도 이 오밤중에 이 길고양이처럼 이 쓰레기통을 뒤질 일은 없었을 거 아니야 임마.
뭐 임마?
Oh. Oh.
야 승재야.
She has it. She has it.
I don't think so.
No, she has it. It's like behind her jacket.
Okay.
또 구박하셨어요? 애한테 좀 그러지 마세요.
애요? 응? 승재가 주리 씨보다
What?
6살은 많은데.
네?
What?
언니. 에이. 야, 이 정신과 근무하시는 분이 그렇게
I did not see that coming.
없어서
Yeah.
어떡합니까?
I didn't expect that either.
저한테 한 수 배우셔야겠어요. 예?
Churi is mind blown.
Aha.
Good catch. Good catch.
Yeah.
이상인, 날 구박한 벌이다.
And now she's rich.
한 달만 마음고생 시키다가 돌려줘야지.
Oh, she's gonna give it back. Okay.
Oh, it's the torment, but that thing smells like shit.
영아, 드디어 우리 책 나왔다.
Oh, time skip.
Oh, time skip.
고맙습니다. 이거.
Oh yes, give it to him. First one.
Looks good.
그림 문상태 이거 문상태 내 이름.
Hey, hey.
좋아 됐다 완전 캡정 좋아. 내 사진.
Oh fuck, he got a fucking picture.
Yeah, celebrate. Let's go.
엄마.
Yeah, look, your boy is a famous illustrator.
이 동화책 엄마도 엄청 궁금해할 것 같은데 형이 한번 읽어줄래?
Dude, he's so happy. I love seeing everybody so happy in this episode after all the pain we went through.
All the fucking pain I went through. Oh my gosh.
That's okay. Each of you can read this
Oh
story.
my God.
Everybody hug. Just hug.
Oh.
You can't just go around playing games with my emotions.
너 오늘 좀 곱다.
Yeah, let's go, Director O.
Woo!
왜 이래 느끼하게? 아, 나 가끔 바보도 먹으러 니네 집에 놀러 가도 되냐? 옛날엔 자주 그랬잖아. 담벼락에서 얼굴 내놓고. 수원다가 놀자!
미쳤어. 아 진짜 치매야.
No, he's shooting his shot.
Shooting a shot.
화제의 작품. 진짜 얼굴을.
I guess we're gonna get the whole story here now.
Yes. Oh, he's narrating too? Okay.
아, 먹이를 찾으러 나왔다가 등에 업고 있던 내 새끼를 그만 이 눈밭 속에.
Oh, wait, each of the patient stories are in here too.
Oh, shit.
다시 길을 떠난 세 사람은
It's their journey, how they.
It's their
Yeah,
journey.
okay.
광대를
Every single episode
Yes.
had its moment for the whole entire Wow!
I like it, tying everything
I
together.
like it.
Yes.
바로 그때 바로 그때 야, 나 여기 상태라고 써있잖아. 상태라고 왜 채찍이 하지? 내가 바로 그때인데.
그냥 아무나 해.
오빠는 하지 마. 그냥 하동으로 쭉 가야지. 왜 딱딱 끊어요?
Oh, good God. Somebody take the wheel.
Someone take the. We need a captain.
내가 알지 말아봐 알지 마.
No, no fighting.
Oh, hey.
애들 너무 뭐라 그러지 마. 속이 덜 여물어서 요란스러운 거니까.
That's what siblings do. They fight.
이거
Has a special, yep, like fake real.
Oh.
This is what Dooley was supposed to represent. Remember what I was saying with the fake mom? It was her. Okay.
아줌마가 진짜 좋아. 하트.
Here's a heart for you. Man.
가짜 진짜 엄마는 또 뭐야?
The dinosaur.
가짜 엄마인데 진짜 엄마처럼 좋다.
Yeah.
Oh,
아이고.
fuck! You're gonna kick me right in the face, man.
넘어지긴 해도 아예 주저앉진 않을 거예요. 진짜 강한 사람이니까.
Wow. Okay.
Just admit it.
Admit it.
하는 건 맞는데
Right here.
서울은 안 갑니다. 출판사 사무실 성진 씨 어디?
Yes.
Yes.
주리 씨도 여기.
Oh.
Thank you. Give me a W. Let's go. Come on. Forget the L's. We gotta get a W inside.
Remember all of the
Yeah.
L's, bro. Now we're getting the W.
뭐 좀 줄 게 있는데.
A gift?
A gift?
Oh, he got him it. Look.
What? He fucking got it.
받으면 제가 불편해질 것 같은데.
전 그럼 나랑 시간 나면 놀아주겠다는 약속이나 지키든가.
Of course.
Yeah, keep in touch. That's basically just keep in touch.
Give him a hug, dude. Give him a fucking hug right now. This guy is a wizard.
나랑 장기여행 가고 싶어 했잖아.
Dude, I like how he expresses himself so much more now. Before, he was like very
does.
stoic. Now it's like all out of the open.
He's like a sad puppy. You can see how much she's rubbed off on him.
흥분하지 마.
And now and that's Gang-tae rubbing off on her. Just relax.
I fucking love it. Oh my god. She. What did we do to get blessed by her?
This is his guy talk now.
Oh.
Yep, his guy talk.
어떻게 나한테 그럴 수가 있냐? 내가
Let it out.
내가 얼마나
Let it out with the.
Yeah, this is what this is.
We've all been there.
오긴 장기 여행 가자며. 너 오면 서프라이즈 하려고 어제 일부러 쇼한 거고.
Oh, fuck.
술까지 처먹고 들어와?
이거 뭐 이거 우리
A family T-shirt, man.
엄청 이뻐 이거 봐.
It is cute.
Look how they massacred my boy like that.
Yo, what's up, Sang-tae?
Sang-tae.
Oh, he's done,
Oh,
bro. He's hung the fuck
done.
over.
Hung over.
내 별자야. 고마워. 여행 데려와 준 거.
Of course, your family.
Of course.
사랑해.
There we go. That's a real I love you.
Ooh,
That's
hey,
a
no,
real one.
no, stop. The others were real, all right? Other times were real, always.
가짜가 아니고
Yeah, see, I'm not pretending. That's what I'm saying.
진짜.
No,
Yeah, come on.
you were. You say it, but you weren't. This loyal subject always will be there.
The last kiss? Is that the last one?
나는 다른
Where are you going? What?
가는데.
Whoa, where are you going?
그래 그럼 이제 집에 돌아가자.
아니 너는 계속 놀아. 나는
She's giving up Gang-tae. This is. Oh, wow.
곧 데리러 온다 그래서 여기로 데리러 여기. 너는 네 거, 나는 내 거.
You guys gotta live your own lives, yeah.
That's true. Oh, almost get no cap.
Same.
Oh, I am a strong man. Oh, oh my God! They brought the kid too.
Are they gonna have Kid Moo-young there too?
Oh, gosh.
Mr. Lee? Is that you?
Mr. Lee, in that car?
Yep.
싸우지 말고 싸우는 것보다 뽀뽀하는 게 나아.
Yep, that's right.
Fantastic show.
Oh man, they're waving at us like goodbye, it's over, like shit. Oh.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Well, yeah, I can't believe it's done.
Dude, same. I'm honestly at a loss for words. I've been so used to just watching this every week, and now it's over.
Yep.
Amazing show. I mean, this episode was good, good for me in general. I just couldn't stop smiling. I was like, finally, some happiness after all the trauma and pain that they put us through up until this point, right? It's crazy. We got the final story, find the real face, right? That was it. So
Yep.
and it was basically a story of our journey through to this point, right? It was 3 characters in the story were Gang-tae, Sang-tae, and Moon-young, and it just had to deal with how Moon-young's mom kind of stole their faces, and then how they got their, I guess, I want to say their lives back, right? Their emotions and kind of all the things that led up to this point. I mean, this show did an amazing job of highlighting just a lot of real life stuff. Like we mentioned throughout each episode, we tried to touch on it. It's like the mental health aspects that they focused on and the way they showcased it, I thought was really well done, right?
Oh yeah, they gave us like a different type of perspective every single episode, and it kind of intertwined and weaved into the bigger collective narrative, which was, I think, just amazingly well done.
Agreed 100%. And like, also to jump off on that, is just they also showed like how, I guess, mental health is also viewed in society almost, right? Because we had some instances like I don't want to butcher his name. What was Mr. Khan, right, was his name? I think I had that written.
Oh yeah, the guy who got PTSD because he fought
on the
in
bus.
Vietnam
And
War. Yeah.
when he was having that PTSD, nobody knew what was going on, right? It was Sang-tae.
No one else knew. It was just Sang-tae. And then you even saw like what he was seeing, right? The fucking shots and stuff outside the bus. Like, oh my god. That, like, the portrayal of that scene was insane.
Yes, and like if Sang-tae didn't do something there, who knows what would have happened, right? And it's just,
who knows what would have happened.
It
yeah.
just goes to show probably that stuff like this probably happens in everyday life where people don't understand what's happening, and it's like, hey, you gotta do it.
People don't understand what's happening, and people don't know how to, like, I guess, take care of it when if it does happen.
Exactly. I mean, like, instances throughout everything. And I guess it also showcased, too, just different ways to kind of, I want to say, deal with everybody's trauma and how to move forward with it. Because we I remember when Moon Young had taken Mrs. Kang's scarf, and we interpreted that like, hey, why would you do that? But it actually helped her, right?
Exactly. It actually helped her, yeah.
I guess.
Different approach into helping that. That's just an approach that I probably would never do, just because it seems like crossing lines, you know?
Yeah, I agree. That's what I thought at first too. But like you said, it's just a different approach, and it actually showed that to help.
It's her approach. Yes. Her approach, because it's fighting your problems head on, right?
Yeah. And I guess that goes to show that there's no one solution to any of this stuff, right? Everybody deals with it in their own way, and like you have to, I guess, move forward at the way you do. It's how you move forward, and like the show said, it's okay not to be okay. You don't have to do things in a certain way. You process things your own way, and it's like I said, it's okay not to feel okay. Just you can use it. You can feel upset, but then you can move forward with it, right? It's how you move forward.
Yes.
I want to say with it. I mean, I just really love how the show showcased that, and kind of the different ways people process things, and how like there's no one shoe fits all, but everybody can kind of move forward their own way. And I mean, we even saw that with the main characters between Gang-tae, Sang-tae, and Moon Young, kind of how they all process their trauma, how they all help each other kind of move on for what they went through, and kind of grow from it. I mean, like, just talking about Gang-tae and Moon Young, like we even mentioned in this episode, they are real. It's kind of funny how they've kind of flipped almost. Like Gang-tae became more expressive in this episode.
Yep.
And Moon Young was more kind of like Gang-tae, almost a relaxed. I count to 3.
The role reversal at its finest.
Yes, and I guess that shows that they are really good for each other. They helped each other. They brought out the best in each other. They helped each other see other points of view, and that's what you want in a relationship, right? You want to lift up each other. That's what both people should do, and I definitely think that relationship does that. And I thought they were like really good together. I mean, like a lot of these shows, it feels like sometimes the relationship is forced, right? But I thought the relationship felt organic and felt like it grew at a good pace. I mean, we got the full.
Definitely rough. I will say very rough. Yes. Right. The way they the journey, I guess, up to this point, very rough.
For sure.
But
they have a lot of trauma and past.
But it pays off.
Yeah, I mean, like Jury said, if everybody has an equal balance of things, the only thing left should be happiness. And if the camping trip is any indication of the rest of their life, I'm very happy, because they look very happy with that. So.
Indeed.
It looks like they finally get the happiness and the happy ending that they wanted. And like even Mr. Lee said too, it kind of goes to show how Moon Young kind of changed a little bit based on this story. Like her story changed. It wasn't the same type of story as our other stories that we got from her throughout the series. This one, I guess, was more I don't know, I don't want to say like maybe it was like happy, but I feel like all her stories had like a message, right? And even this one, honestly,
this story almost in a sense felt like an autobiography.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I agree. Like it felt like it was her, I guess, her experience kind of coming. I mean, all her stories were kind of like her experiences, right? It was just her interpretation.
Just portrayed in a different manner, but this one felt more personal, and you could just feel like actually her, instead of, you know, a portrayal of her feelings.
True. Probably because it was really all 3 of them. I think that's probably why. I think that's a good point. Kind of like this one felt more personal, probably because it had all three of their stories connected. And I liked how it reintroduced everybody kind of that was part of their journey along the way, like everybody in the hospital as well. Looks like also too, I guess we could talk about everybody who's kind of like wrapped up here. We got a little bit more closure. Like I said, Mrs. Kang came back. That was nice to see. Like you said, she opened up another restaurant, I think, too. I didn't catch that.
Restaurant.
You mentioned that.
Yeah, she opened a restaurant, new successful, and she got a new scarf.
Yes, and I guess that shows to that she's kind of moving forward with it, kind of accepting. Obviously, you never get over that, but kind of like, okay, this happened, and but I'm going to still love and I guess represent my daughter, right, with this new scarf. And we saw Kwon Gi-do again. He's gonna take the state exam, I think he said, so that's really cool. He's gonna
trying to work for the government.
Yep, like now that his dad is not working for them anymore, he's gonna take the reins, which I think is cool. Like now maybe I think this might be a way to show his dad that, hey, I'm smart still too, so hopefully he can get a job there. We saw Aram come back. That was cool.
did.
Gang-tae now. Looks like their relationship might get back together, so that's cool. Mr. Khan also got the slippers too from Director O. So
Yes.
maybe now he'll be able to walk forward and keep going through the door like he said. I mean, yeah, as I'm going through all these characters, like I've said a few times, I love all the characters in the show. Like each of them, I felt, they didn't feel repetitive to me anyway. Like they each had their own story and brought something different to the show, right? And I was glad to see all of them kind of at the end there get a happy ending. I will say though, now that I'm talking about this, what the heck happened to Miss Park Okrod? Where the hell is she?
Where did she go?
We never got confirmation.
She just dipped.
I guess she vanished, right? She's the Avatar. She'll show up in 100 years. Like I'm back. I mean, whoa.
What is it? It's okay to not be okay. Season 2, Park Okron comes back, and then it will be like, okay, how is Justin gonna say her name this time?
Yeah, I already screwed it up with Park. Okay, Ron. Yeah, I know some people on the Twitter had already caught it.
No, someone added me with that too, and I was like, that's funny.
I tried to slyly or change my pronunciation so nobody would notice, but somebody caught me, so good on them. But yeah, I don't know what happened to her. Probably would never find out what happened to her. I'm just gonna assume she's okay. Hopefully she's okay, but yeah, I mean,
she's Park okay, Ron, so obviously she has
to
be okay.
She has to be okay. But the show says it's okay not to be okay, so who knows? But
that's true. That is true.
But yeah, she vanished. I guess also too, Moon Young got her closure with her mom, right? That was very big.
Yeah.
She got, I guess, finally from all the way back from, I think it was episode 7 when she cut her hair that she let herself go from the leash. But I feel like this was the moment she did, right?
True.
The accumulation of everything kind of led up to this moment, and even there her mom thought she was manipulating her, but she did not. I think that was good the way Moon Young handled it. It was like, hey, I want this one last face-to-face with you closure so then I can move on, because obviously in episode 15 that was not closure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I guess to wrap up, we could wrap up with these few things. Like, it looks like Jury and Mr. Lee are gonna be in a relationship now.
Yeah, they got the pinky touch.
Yep. So that looks like that's gonna be a thing. They hinted at Jae-soo and Seung-jae. I don't know if that's actually gonna be a thing, but that was hinted, right? And also hinted was Director O and Jury's mom. So I don't know if that's gonna be a thing as well, but that looks like that could happen. I mean, Director O did mention that he had a crush on her, so I think that could definitely happen. And like, I just want to give another shout out to Jury's mom and Director O. They were like the parental figures throughout this whole show, right?
Mentor figures that we needed. Yes,
they look after everybody, and I'm glad to see they were smiling too at the end. But yeah, I guess to wrap up, I guess we'll talk about how it ended. The Gang-tae and Sang-tae relationship, I guess, coming full circle, right? We started with Gang-tae kind of feeling resentment almost, right? Because he felt like he always had to watch over Sang-tae, and then we got those flashbacks of him saying that he doesn't belong to him, and then we got that
he belongs to himself.
Yep. And then we got that heavy scene in episode 9 where Sang-tae had the time he hated his brother, right? Like Moon Young said, the donkey ears thing. It was like, oh, this is when you want me dead. You never wanted me around, so to speak, and then we came all the way full circle here where Sang-tae was like, you, Gang-tae, you belong to yourself, I belong to me, and now we gotta kind of live our separate ways, right? And even thanked his brother for all the things he did for him, because Sang-tae knew, right? Sang-tae, and I don't know if like the reason Sang-tae obviously wanted Gang-tae close by is because maybe obviously he knew like he loves his brother, and I just didn't know if he was ready to move on. But now I guess he's gotten to this point where he's ready to live his own life, and like you even said too, that was definitely hitting me, and that was sad to see because we've been through so much with these guys. And then
I know, I was just like, can we actually have just a happy moment? But I mean, even though that scene tugged my strings, it's
a happy moment.
It is a happy moment. But it's just like, it's a happy moment that makes me sad at the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
I digress.
But yeah, that was good to see. I guess, like I said, the full circle moment. Everybody kind of now is going their own path. Gang-tae gets to travel with Moon Young, kind of be free and do his own thing. Moon Young is now a Gang-tae, and Sang-tae now is an illustrator for, I guess, Mr. Lee's publishing company. And now everybody's going to live their lives. Doesn't mean they're not brothers still, right? They'll always be brothers. Everybody will still be connected. And that's what family is. They'll all still be connected. It's just they won't always be together all the time.
Family.
Yes, family. But yeah, I guess we'll wrap up. What is your final rating for this show?
I will give it a certified fresh 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I'll probably go there. And people, I guess, don't know. I don't like to give 10s unless it's like perfect. So I usually don't give anything 10s. I'll probably give it a 9.5. That's as close. That's the highest score I usually give. Like a 10 to me has to be like perfect. I'd have to think about it to give it a 10 because it's just fresh. We just watched it, but initial impressions, I'd probably give it a 9.5. Like everything. I enjoyed everything about this show, relationships, the story, even...
I feel like the one gripe that you could say is maybe the villain arc was a little bit concluded way too quickly.
True.
However, the journey, it was long, but it was very rewarding. So it made me feel good.
Same. I mean, even like, we know the episodes are long. They didn't feel like long. Like, I didn't feel like I was dredging through anything. Like, I enjoyed the whole episodes. I thought the way...
Because each episode did mean something.
Yes.
Yes. There is a story to tell. That's why the episode titles are the way they are.
True, and I also just love the way they incorporated everything. Also, like even the way they shot things too. Like just the choice of how they filmed, the music they chose, like everything.
The transitions, and the fact that they chose like the perfect casting.
Oh, agree, 100%. Like everything just fit, and it just made the show more enjoyable. Also, gotta shout out the wardrobe department, the outfits. Gotta give them a shout out.
I hope they won something. I swear, whatever like Emmy or Grammy type of equivalent. I hope they got it.
Yeah, amazing show, and I guess that's gonna conclude our "It's Okay Not to Be Okay."
It's okay to not be okay. We're at this moment, and you messed the title up.
It's okay not be okay. I fixed it. It's okay to not be okay. Yeah, I caught myself that time.
Yep.
So yeah, that concludes it. We might do an interview.
We might. Yes.
So
I think we will definitely do the. I think there is a Swoon interview, just like there was a Swoon interview for All of Us Are Dead. So we will definitely watch that, and I think that will probably wrap up everything with It's Okay to Not Be Okay.
Okay, so we have one more then, yeah. So you guys can check out that. We still have one more thing for It's Okay to Not Be Okay, so definitely stay tuned for that.
Yes, and man, that's the last time I'm gonna see my queen. Oh my gosh. Like, come on, man. Well, unless we go to another show later on with her. But,
Well, I mean, I guess we'll just talk about that before we wrap up. So now that this is over.
So, this will come out on Patreon first. So the patrons, I will address our patrons first. Thank you very much for the support the past couple of months. We did not expect this show to take storm as it did. So, we just want to say thank you for voting on it. Thank you for a recommendation. And thank you for sticking by with us, not just here on Patreon, but on YouTube as well. We really, really appreciate it. To give back once again, we are letting you, once again, decide on the next K-drama that we will be watching. So, we will put up a poll relatively soon with... Oh my god, do you know how many recommendations I have to go through on the comments? We have a lot of stuff, alright? So, we will put up a list of shows on a poll. We will give you all this next upcoming week. Justin will elaborate on that to decide on the next K-drama, and then we will go ahead and start it. So, if you want to elaborate on that.
Yeah, so like Harris said, we're going to have a poll coming up probably right after this episode is out on Patreon, like a day or two, where we'll have probably 5 to 6 shows, K-dramas that... based on the Patreon recommendations as well as 1 or 2 YouTube recommendations.
As well as the YouTube.
Yeah, we want to prioritize, obviously, the Patreon recommendations because we do appreciate all your guys' support. Like Harris mentioned, the support has been insane, and we can't thank you guys enough. but it'll probably be 5 to 6, like I said, and then whichever gets the most votes will probably start the week after, because coming up, I will be traveling again. So next week on the Patreon will probably be like a week off. We might have just the poll, and then the following week we will start the new K-drama and just continue with the regular schedule as well. Harris also might have the anime shows he's watching though on the week, so it won't be a full break. Just a break with the
it's
duo.
It's not gonna be like a full break, just a like a break without the duo for a bit. I will be still going on with the shows I'm watching for this anime season, so you'll still see content from us.
Yes.
But there's just a little bit of a reprieve this week since he will be away.
Yes, but it won't be too long, just a week. So then the poll will be up, and then you guys can vote, and then we will start the next show.
At the end of the week, we will conclude it, and then we'll start whatever you all decide.
Yes, and the way the first one went, I'm expecting another banger from you guys. So
I expect another awesome show from you all. So I cannot wait to start.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for us, guys. Don't forget to drop that like down below. Let us know in in the comments about everything about the series, like how it wrapped up. Did you guys enjoy this last episode like we did? Were you sad to see it end like we were? Definitely a bittersweet ending. And yeah, for the YouTube people, like we mentioned before, we do have a Patreon. So if you are interested in seeing our full-length reactions to this, you can check out the link down below. Like Harris mentioned as well, we'll probably have a community post detailing the Patreon stuff. Actually, now that I say that, that'd probably already be out by the time this is out on YouTube, so scratch that. But yeah, anything you want to wrap up?
Nope. It's been an insane ride, start to finish, these 16 episodes. So we just want to say thank you once again to everybody. Really appreciate everyone who joined us on this ride. Thank you very much for the support here on YouTube as well as Patreon this past couple months. And we are excited to start the next journey with you all. So thank you so much, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.